Bete voou, voou, Bete voou, voou, deixa voar.
Having its roots go back to times of slavery in Brazil, capoeira is not just a form of martial arts, but a mix of music, singing, dance, and ritual that at one time represented the spirit of freedom, and to this day is still a celebration. Many argue when capoeira originally formed, due to the destruction of records during the abolition of slavery. Though there is not much written history on the subject of capoeira, much can be learned by studying and training capoeira, its culture, and the traditions that have been passed down through time. In this documentary, we'll take a peek into what it means to play capoeira, as we speak with Professor Caveira and his students from Capoeira Brazil, Boston.
I was playing Tekken 3 and it was like Eddie Gordo and it was ridiculous and I was like, what the hell is that guy doing? Then after that, me and my cousin like started playing Tekken 3. We rented it that night and we were busting moves. Then we saw this movie, Only the Strong, and after that we'd run around singing Banana Way all the time and we're like, dude, we're gonna learn how to do the Banana Way. So we were just like messing around doing like fake capoeira because we didn't know what the hell we were doing. And then one day at high school I was telling my friend about it and he's like, oh yeah, I learned about capoeira a while ago. I got a book and a video. So he lent me his book and his video. It was the little capoeira video from Nestor Capoeira, and I did I learned how to ginga. I learned how to do some of the basic movements with the book and the video, and then went off to college and started taking a class with a real group and found I was doing everything all wrong.
My first contact with capoeira was, I was 15 years old and I was coming back from working. Actually, I was working and go to school. So I was coming back late at night, coming from school, inside the bus. So we were driving by this park and I saw the circle with people. A lot of kicks, a lot of flips. Energy was so amazing, so strong that it makes me get out of the bus and standing there. And I was standing there for hours. And back then in Brazil, capoeira is kind of illegal. So I was pretty much the only kid. I started capoeira with 15 years old. And I'm 39 right now. So I've been doing it for what, 25 years. Paralela, paralela. Protect yourself right here. And if it comes this way, you just switch to the side. So what we do now, we switch the legs first. One back, one out. There we go.
How has capoeira affected my life? A couple things about capoeira is all about unity and kind of sort of uniting people. So if you play capoeira and you go to a new city and you find some people that play capoeira, they know you play capoeira, all of a sudden you're like part of the family. You know, it's this thing that kind of brings people together. And at the same time, it gives you sort of a connection with history, a connection with culture. Because the thing about capoeira is, at least as far as I know, there aren't like big competitions. There aren't like, you know, you don't finish capoeira. Capoeira is something that you play. You just play capoeira to play capoeira. You don't play capoeira to win. You don't play capoeira to defeat capoeira. You play capoeira so you can play capoeira.
Capoeira is it's this magical thing that changes people's life, mentally, physically. You know, it makes me a better human being. Makes me a better person. Because I think capoeira is like a book. Anyone can read, but not everybody can understand. So as soon as you start to understand capoeira, you see that everything it's connected. It's the whole style of life, if you can say that. It's a whole much than a martial art. It's so much more then break a sweat and do some crazy flips and movements. It's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of history. It's pretty much a philosophy of life.